CIET NCERT presents audiobook Interactions, activity book on listening and speaking for classes 6 to 10.
Page 105.
Chapter 45 Agriculture.
Learning outcomes. 1.
Learners will be able to listen for gist, specific information, and detail in the given text.
2.
Learners will be able to structure their arguments using topic sentence and supporting evidence.
3.
Learners will be able to develop listening skills to gather information on India's culture.
4.
Learners will be able to express their views on agriculture in India. Now, we will move to page 171 for the appendix of chapter 45.
Page 171.
Appendix 45. In Chhattisgarh, rice is more than a staple food. It is an important part of the state's cultural heritage. Many traditional varieties of paddy have already been identified, and efforts are underway to develop more varieties. Agricultural scientists believe that after the Philippines, India has the largest number of paddy varieties in the world. India ranks number 1 in the world in terms of biodiversity. There are around 34 biodiversity sites across the globe, 4 of which are in India alone. One of these biodiversity sites is located in Chhattisgarh. The rice produced in the state is rich in minerals, vitamins, and protein.
Page 172.
With new varieties being discovered almost every day, the state promises not only food security, but also nutritional security in a wider sense of term. The rice varieties produced in Chhattisgarh also have therapeutic properties, especially for those having diabetes problem. Chhattisgarh is emerging with a new identity in the field of biodiversity conservation, especially related to paddy varieties. There are some rice varieties whose grains are even tinier than cardamom seeds. A unique rice that has been discovered here is Pakshi Raj, whose grains look like a bird in flight. Another variety is Khiragul. It is the smallest in size and among the most aromatic of all varieties, though it does not look like rice. Only few rice varieties have been identified so far, including Vishnu Bhog, Dubraj, and Badshah Bhog. Many more varieties are yet to be discovered. Paddy has 62 traits that distinguish each variety. These include size and shape of leaves, aroma, and crop duration. Farmers and scientists are working together to further enrich this diversity. They hope that these traditional and new varieties of paddy would one day become popular across India and also in other parts of the world. Now, we will move to page 105 for the activities of chapter 45.
Page 105. Warm up. A.
Look at the pictures given here and identify the crops being cultivated in each of these. Work in pairs to complete the following tasks.
1.
In the first picture, the farmer is harvesting a crop which has a tall stem and a lot of leaves around it. In the second picture, we can see a tall crop with cobs at the top. In the third picture, we can see a crop with its roots underground. It is white in color and we can see green leaves at its top.
1.
Ask the pairs sitting next to you the crops that they were able to identify and how they know about it.
2.
Choose any 2 crops that you know about and provide the following information.
A.
Season in which they grow,
B.
form in which they are used,
C.
regions in which they are cultivated.
Page 106. Activity 1. Listening. A.
Listen to the article about paddy cultivation in Chhattisgarh. Work in groups of 5 and answer the following questions.
1.
According to the article, what are the 2 reasons because of which rice is important for the people of Chhattisgarh?
2.
How many traits help distinguish one paddy variety from another? What are some of these traits listed in the article?
3.
On what note does the article conclude? Give reasons to support your point.
4.
Listen to the article again and name any 3 varieties of rice grown in Chhattisgarh. Try finding out 2 more rice varieties grown in the state.
Activity 2. Speaking. A.
You are a radio news reader. Prepare a news report giving an update on recent developments in any field of your interest. The news report must include at least 2 arguments with supporting evidence. Present it before the class. Chapter 45 Agriculture ends here.
Activity book on listening and speaking for classes 6 to 10. You were just listening to this audiobook. Read by Akash and Dr. Anandana Kapoor. Recorded by Bati Langlingdo and Mayank Kumar. Production assistants Tanu Gupta. Directed and produced by Vandana Arimardhan. This audiobook is presented to you by CIET NCERT, New Delhi, India.